Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We're fortunate enough to take this beautiful 2018 on a 68 plate Mazda 2 1.5 90 PS SE-L Nav Plus model in part exchange, done just a shade over 19,000 miles, finished in eternal blue metallic with black cloth interior, colour-coded door mirrors, alloy wheels. This car's in great condition, one owner from new, been really well looked after, comes with a full service history. SE-L Nav Plus gives us rear parking sensors at the back. You've got a very decent and respectable load area here, complete with parcel shelf. Previous owners kept all the pump kit, bits and pieces, tools, etc. with this car. Don't think, looking at it, doesn't look like anything's ever been troubled in this compartment area. Great spec vehicles these, and a lovely colour. Car will need to be serviced, undergo a 101 point used car check here at TW White & Sons. We'll be inspecting everything. We'll be looking at tyre tread depths, windscreen wiper operation, all the vehicle's electrical systems, brake pads, brake discs, etc. So it's a thorough inspection this car's going to get. Black cloth interior, unmarked, minimal signs of wear. Extending over to the door cards here, you get electric windows, electric power folding door mirrors, auto touch facility on the driver's window. And sitting inside the car, first switches we're coming to are headlamp leveling, manual headlamp leveling, always very useful so you don't dazzle oncoming drivers. You've also got traction control, lane departure warning system, Mazda's stop-start I-stop technology, and tyre pressure monitoring system. So a really great spec car. We'll just start the engines. Engine stop-start, keyless. So here you've got mileage confirmed at 19,667. Electronic tachometer, turn that down a little bit. Speedo in the centre, and on the right hand side here you've got your fuel gauge, outside temperature, and a fuel computer, trip meter. Multifunction steering wheel features on the left hand side here, stereo volume controls for the stereo, integrated Bluetooth with voice control. On the right hand side here you've got cruise control. Beyond here, on this SE-L Nav Plus model, you've got auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent and auto lights. So if we press this info button here on the left hand side of the steering wheel, it will change this display. So you can see on average they've been getting 45.6 mpg. Obviously that's subjective, depends how the car's driven. 18 miles till we ran out of fuel, that's always a useful one. Outside temperature 10 degrees Celsius. And here I'm just going to turn off this cruise control. That is the light for the cruise control there. So very clear instrumentation, beautifully kept car. If I look here, take you, it's got automatic climate control in this Nav Plus model, so you could flick everything to auto here and it will adjust the fan, direct the air automatically. Couldn't be easier. So some people just dial in their temperature, hit AC, turn everything to automatic, does it all for you. Underneath that, CD player, and underneath that, twin USB ports, a 12-volt power socket port, 5-speed manual gearbox, and here your main navigation wheel that operates this central screen here. When you're at a standstill, this all becomes touch screen. So we're now back on the home screen. You can do stuff like stereo there. You can see your wave bands, FM, AM, DAB, etc. However, as soon as you start off driving, that touchscreen disables itself and you have to operate it from this wheel, which is an excellent safety feature. That means you're keeping your eyes on the road as opposed to on the central screen. So for the purposes of this, I'll use for the purposes of this demonstration, I'll use the central wheel here. So you got home screen with your phone. You can connect up a phone to this. Stereo here, DAB radio. You've also got AM, FM, Bluetooth, USB socketry. Coming back here, applications, fuel economy monitor. As I said to you earlier, it's got Mazda's iStop technology. So if the car is iStop ready under the correct circumstances, you drive up to a red traffic light, let's say, the car will stop, the engine will cut out. When the light turns green and you set off again, the engine will start. Brilliant fuel saving capabilities there, and excellent for the environment. So iStop. Back to this screen here, vehicle status monitor. This simply tells us that we're low on fuel. Maintenance, you got 10 months till its next service. The oil changes at 80%, so pretty good. But we will be giving this a 101 point used car check, which is every bit as thorough as any inspection out there, and we have to do it according to Mazda's approved used car standards. So back to the home screen here, satellite navigation. This is on its nighttime setting. On its daytime setting, you can see that. And destination, find address, town or postcode. You can set up home addresses, favourites, look at your history, etc. And a particularly really useful feature, this navigation info, traffic, etc. It's really thorough. Simple system, but really good. Places nearby. Now, very useful. So you can set up a category here. So if you want to find the nearest petrol station, go to fuel station, search it, and it'll come up with a range of options for you. And there's so many categories that you can actually go into. As you can see, there's your sort of favourites, and then there's all of these: restaurants, public transport, everything. Back to the home screen. Settings, display we're looking at, you can adjust it between auto, day and night modes. You can adjust the brightness and the contrast of this screen. Safety, it's got smart city brake support, another feature with this SE-L Nav Plus model. Lane departure warning system, really useful. If you're on a motorway or an A road, you start drifting out of lane, this car will warn you of that. And you can set up your warning parameters, the sound, the volume of those warning parameters, and the sensitivity of those warning parameters. Really useful. So you can have a lot of fun setting this car up to your own individual taste. Bass, treble, fader balance here for the music, and automatic level control. Really useful. If you set that, it will compensate for any road or engine noise. Navigation volume for the sat nav, clock 12 or 24 hours, time zones. You can adjust things like your door locks, auto relock time. You can also adjust your indicator volume here, whether you choose to have a 3 flash indicator or not. Your lighting, you can adjust your interior lights, lights on warning volume, coming home light, leaving home light, and your auto headlights on. You can adjust the sensitivity of that. So there's lots here to play with in this very simple and directional Mazda MZD navigation system. So you can alter the language, you can alter the temperature between Celsius and Fahrenheit, your distance between miles and kilometers, and back to the home screen. Very simple, very easy. Really well equipped car this. The previous models on SE-L did not have the climate control. The fact this has got lane departure warning system and smart city brake support are great features. The fact that this car has really done a shade under 20,000 miles, means that in, well, practically 3 years worth of motoring, it's been used very sparingly. It's a nice low mileage car. Auto headlights, auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, cruise control, integrated Bluetooth with voice control, and you've got this lovely carbon fibre effect dashboard here. So here at TW White & Sons, to summarise, we will take any vehicle in part exchange, and we will be as competitive as the companies that are advertising on television at the moment, and we all know who they are. The advantage with coming to us as opposed to going to them is that we are a one-stop shop. That means you can buy your new car here, you can part exchange your existing car. We will take any vehicle in part exchange, and we'll be as competitive as they are, if not more so in some cases. Our showrooms are open 7 days a week. This car will come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty. As I say, we'll take any vehicle in part exchange, and we do full funding facilities through a variety of lenders at highly competitive terms. If you want to find out more about this beautiful Mazda 2 1.5 90 PS SE-L Nav Plus, please go onto our website, which is www.twwhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.